The fuck's our barge at?
Button is clicked. Right on the set. Getting ready to go live on the radio. Zoom Room Video Communications brought to you by the BMC.
Excuse me. Excuse me. You're listening to WRFB, Radio Free Britannia. Ain't no other freaking better place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, lunch with no other than the dynamic duo of Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we decide what kind of technical difficulties we're going to have today, and you get to sit there and question our
Suck it up, Cupcake.
And
that's right. It's not my fault. I didn't do it.
Slob's update right before the show, and then like Zoom had like a gray screen for Laz, and then it's like,
and then of course Laz forgot to do a tweet, which he's fixing right now,
or open his microphone. But yeah. I mean, normally I know you did that right before the show. But it's me that doesn't do that.
Gonna say, I thought the mic was open.
Yep.
But let's get all these notifications updated on Whacked Out Wednesday, because you just never know what's going to happen when your window installers are just going to show up and decide to install your Windows at 9 o'clock in the morning. Waldo!
You did what? Windows
when your window installers decide they're going to show up at 9 o'clock and install your Windows in the morning. Yeah.
So you're getting new windows. Didn't you just get new windows at the house last year?
That was out here where I am on my lanai. I used to have plastic windows. Now I have full glass enclosure where I am.
Double pane. Yeah.
And then rest of the house, we just added hurricane windows to the ones that you see on TV where they shoot the 2x4 at the windows and they don't break. Because the moms is tired of having to board up every hurricane season down here and sitting in the dark for days on end waiting for hurricanes that never come. So she opted to have some real hurricane windows put in, and they came this morning. So getting ready for hurricane season already here once we get out of virus season, which it looks like it's going to be a new thing here. So we'll have virus season, hurricane season, love bug season, and tourist season. And then after tourist season, will be followed by virus season again every year because, this is the land of tourists down here. So
yeah. Something like that.
Something like that. But welcome to today's show, boys and girls. Like I said, it is Whacked Out Wednesday, getting caught up here because it's Wednesday. It's hump day. Let's go ahead and do shout-outs in-game. Make sure the lights are still screwy.
Spam some stuff.
Spam.
So the beautiful thing is, We're now on patch number 1171.
Oh, we're on patch number 1171. Let's bring that up because we do have patch notes, incidentally.
Oh, we do?
You gotta laugh your ass off, of course, because I said it yesterday, but they weren't there yesterday.
They're not here either. They're not on patch
Yeah, they
notes.
are.
Not under release patch notes.
1166 wasn't there yesterday. Because we were on 1166 yesterday, but there were no patch notes.
No.
Because there was no turn back on the deed sale yesterday.
We were on 1170. That was from 412, so that was on Saturday.
Yeah, I don't think that one was there yesterday, but anyway.
Yeah, or that was from a patch on Sunday. So yesterday we were on 1170.
I don't know anymore. It's getting to the point where you can't follow anything here, what's going on, because the notes are slacking and the updates are backing and you just don't know where you are. So I'm just out there getting double XP all day, every day, whenever I get a chance, getting that pool back up there. Because I'm not going to worry about the rest of that stuff because there's nothing I can do about it.
Yeah.
But meanwhile,
and right now I should be testing something on a virtual machine right now, but I forgot to punch out temporarily.
Oh yeah, did you get the server up before the show today?
Yes, I did, and I did test that. That was working fine. I need to go to Windows Server 2019 and do some testing on that one. So I have to uninstall and delete a file and then reinstall and see if that works with no problems.
Always fun.
Yeah.
But what I got to do next? We got to do a giveaway here. What do we got for giveaways? How about some goodies? Let's see what we got in there. Old bag of tricks.
Okay.
We got some potions. We got some doodads. What about the pets? Let's see what we got in pets. I know we got some horsies and some other stuff, but
you've got all the stuff. I have none of it.
How about we'll do
I'm gonna give away some snowballs.
Snowballs.
Snowballs, if I can ever find there that is. Yeah, giveaway. Let's give away 25 snowballs.
25 snowballs that you can chuck at the guards. Actually, I don't think you can chuck them at guards anymore.
I don't know, but you need to do exclamation mark. I love free shit on
Waldo!
my channel. Oh,
give me a track number. Sub for 19 months. Thank you very much. 19 months subs. And don't forget, you too can help support NBNN by clicking that sub button below, cheering in bits, or going to the website. Plenty of links below on both Jack's stream and my stream. But we love bits. Throw the bits at us because we get to keep all those bits.
All the bits. Yeah.
Yes. But Waldo, give me a track number. Everybody else, exclamation, I love free shit. He said random.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And we've got, looks like
it helps if I actually click on marbles. And then I click on random and then click on random and then go. And we are going to be on, gotta wait for it to load. Coils of Power on my side.
Coils of Power.
Yeah.
Exclamation play on both sides. Waldo, you're killing it today. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Do appreciate it. Another 100 bits.
Let's click start in 3, 2, 1. Start.
Oops.
Yeah. So should we do our games like Chris or Portnip does patch notes and like wait at least a week before we put them out there?
Well, we had thought a while back to actually stop doing what was it? Release note, not release
Everything?
notes. The Friday release notes. So that's why we do them on Monday, right? Because they
Yeah.
were
Well,
never out.
because we never knew what time they were going to come out.
Yeah.
It's like very rarely would they come out before noon. Most of the time it would come out at like 10, 11 o'clock at night. And so due to inconsistency as far as when it came out.
Well, this week we didn't even get to them
about.
till Tuesday, but that's because we had some other interesting stuff
we
to talk
were distracted. We were waiting for the emails.
Still waiting on emails, by the way. Yeah. Hello? Anybody out there? This thing on?
No,
Getting
it's
ready
not.
to race here on stream. Thank you, Waldo. As we get ready to head on down the mountain past 2.
Yeah. Whereas everybody over here is swirling the reddish brown hole before
swirling the hole.
Uh-huh. You gotta love it when that ball just sits there and rims a cavernous hole. I mean, I don't know why that's so entertaining.
But here we go as we watch the rocks get in the way of people. This is going to be fun. This is going to be fun.
Yet. So Dark Blue Monkey wants us to do a blame tracker. Every time Chris blames someone else, they get a burn rating on the score table.
Burn!
Yeah.
A blame tracker.
Yeah. I need to go Google blame tracker right now. Just that way I can see what
I was going to say, didn't we have a tracker on Cynicist stuff or something at one point?
I had other weird things.
Yeah, we had some weird things out there. That was still is actually a website, ain't it? Cynicist stuff?
Yeah. Cynicist.com hasn't been updated in a long time. Other than the emails I get that WordPress has been updated.
Me and Mom had a little accident, it looks like, as we get jammed up before the pegboards here due to falling rocks.
Well, there's a bunch of people being teleported around over on my side, but Mom is still in the lead.
It's been interesting so far. We've got Botox with Venetrix and Thradia actually battling it right now.
Yeah, so Mom's hung up on blocks. She's gone into one of the coils. No telling who's really in the lead. I guess we're going to have to
I'm really in the lead. Apparently, I jumped out ahead of everybody somehow. I don't know how the hell I got down here. I hit the button to see where number 1 player was, and here I am, about to steal it away from everyone.
It's telling me that I'm in the lead.
Waiting
Other
for
people
all
are hitting
those
bricks
folks to catch up, but I'm stuck on some rocks here, so we'll see if anybody catches up. Y'all got a chance to come take this prize away from me.
I am victorious.
Yay, Jack!
Yay!
And it don't look like it. The rocks broke up. Everybody's stuck. The nearest person is Econdas coming down the track right now, but don't look like he's gonna make it.
Yeah. and Thradia sent me one of those fun challenges the other day, and then I asked her to participate, and she's like, "I don't know if I can." It's like,
and I am the winner on this side. Rigged. Jack wins on his side. I win on my side.
Absolutely
nobody wins.
Rigged.
Send us all your scrolls. That's right.
Send me all your scrolls.
Send us all your scrolls.
Yes.
As we wait for everybody else to finish the track here. We don't actually have to wait for that, and we don't have to put any prizes out.
I know. It's so much easier when you don't have to send out prizes.
Let's see. What do we got going on in the Twitterverse? We never did hit Twitterverse yesterday. I don't think there was anything really important, but or was there?
Thready wants me to do that challenge that she sent me.
Do the challenge.
Yeah.
All I know is I got lucky and Thready has sent me a nice present, so.
Okay. So, we do have Jesus. Let's go to, are we doing April 14th?
Sure, because we didn't do anything yesterday, and just as a reminder, it is tax day. Not, but if it was tax day, today would be the day you've got to get your taxes in, but due to the virus, that extension, I believe, has gone to June or July.
Something like that.
I think it's June 14th you got till now. So, if you're forgotten,
I don't know.
you're off the
I
hook.
need to start them.
Mine are already in.
I did my state taxes, even though for my business, but I have not done the ones for the Fed. Okay,
Yeah,
so
speaking of, never mind.
Yeah. So yesterday, Chris tweeted out that expect QA to be a bit odd for a few days.
Yesterday.
As part of the effort. Yeah.
Why am I not
April
seeing
14th.
this?
Scroll down a little bit more.
I see 14, then I see 17 hours ago, and then I got to go all the way down. Okay, there we go. There's two 14s separated. It's not It's not timeline's not straight. I don't know why.
Yeah, no, it's not.
There it is.
Expect QA to be a bit odd for a few days as part of the effort to make some tools to allow for easy player rollback after exploits. I'll be putting a copy of older data on the QA server for a while. Should still be playable, but just further out of sync than live for a bit. Okay.
How about we don't develop new tools, we just thoroughly test the game? How about that?
Well, not only that, and if you post out there that something is an exploit, and then you have access to the database, you can just reset everybody's XP, gold, all their stuff to 0.
I'm sure he's just writing something where he has to type the player's name into access that. I'm guessing that's what it is. Something to search the database quicker than normal, I'm guessing. I'm guessing.
But,
I mean, yeah, if you have access to the database, I mean, how hard is it to pull a player's name out of a database if you know the player's name?
And everything that they gained during a time period.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Not hard. But
anyway. Ban.
Yeah, add exploiters to the burn list with a mild burn.
Well,
I don't even know if I would call that mild.
There's been other topics that we haven't covered and some other interesting polls. And one of the options in a new poll, one of the polls out there, I gotta love because it's the way things work around here. And one of the options was to publish the offender's name so that the community can ostracize them themselves, so that the buyers and sellers can go, you're an exploiter, I ain't dealing with you, and cut them off by the balls.
You know that's not going to happen, though.
I know that, but I love how some of our community members think, you know.
And because it's like, realistically, if even if they had a title of exploiter, most people don't even pay attention to that. It's a scarlet letter all over again. And then you end up with people sitting there going through and saying, hey, you know what? I want that flag.
Yeah, well, you know, you and I, we go after all those goodies. You know, we want every flag.
Yeah.
So now I'm curious, what is this challenge? Sadia says she'll do it if you'll do it. So what is this challenge? Now I'm curious. Now I gotta stir the pot a little bit here.
Hang a coat hanger on your nipple. I mean, it's not hard.
hang a coat hanger on your nipple?
Yeah.
I'm assuming pictures have to come along with this.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if mine is sturdy enough to do that. And I might need to break out some ice cubes in order to do that.
Maybe you need some ice to make sure that it's nice and
I need some of those chip clips
erect.
to assist it in staying there, one of the two.
Yeah.
Speaking of those chip clips, they're still up for grabs in the monthly grace for subscribers and supporters. Yep. Moving right along.
So back to the Tweeterverse. Then yesterday, Chris also tweeted out that he's still investigating performance issues today. I keep hearing vague reports of I played for a while and the frame rate got bad, but I can't seem to reproduce it or identify common elements. It's easy. Get in a party and go to East Reach Gap.
Or watch one of my videos from the last couple weekends and watch after a half hour as you degrade.
Yeah, anybody.
Okay. It is a common, well-known thing these days that after doing a single run at East Reach
you restart
Gap,
your computer.
Most everybody restarts the game. I don't know about their computer, but restarts the game because whatever happens during that run totally hoses your game load. So you got to reload the game in order to get back to normal numbers. So something's in there. I'm gonna say memory leak, big memory leaks.
Well, remember the weird thing was, like, on my computer, it is going to be an issue where it doesn't actually. My GPU and my CPU and my memory usage were all really low, but at the same time, the game was stuttering and having massive problems.
Now, I haven't noticed as much the CPU ramping up to 100% lately, but I haven't been paying close attention to it. CC, I got to talk to you. We got to talk, buddy. We're going to talk about you and your topics here in a minute because I don't know about that shit, buddy.
Econda sent me hold on. We need to go to this one. This is awesome.
What's awesome?
There's a blame tracker somewhere on this page. There is a blame tracker somewhere else on this page. Where on this page? A blame tracker on the comments. Okay. So I'll have to go figure out where that is eventually. But going back to Chris's tweets, eventually 17 hours ago, he decided to post out, we're pretty confident that it isn't just scene changing, zero ability to reproduce on changing scenes. More likely something specific to playstyle and visual effects is the current theory. He's still looking at it.
Scene changing also an issue, but when scene changing comes in, what happens after changing X amount of scenes, it's random. Eventually, when you go to a certain scene or several certain scenes, it just crashes your game. It doesn't lag your game. That's another issue altogether. So no, that one's not related to scene changing.
Yeah.
Now, I got a good one here in chat, maybe related to 12-person party size. Don't know about that.
Well, 12-person party size is going to exacerbate it because the other thing is summon a bunch of nightmares and then watch the performance go down. as well as they're doing damage.
Holly,
Yeah.
bingo! You hit it on the head. That's right.
He's
You're playing
blaming
it wrong,
the players.
man. You're playing
Yeah.
it wrong.
Yeah.
Let's just see. Now that we're talking about it, let's go pull up task managers real quick. And let's get this on screen and see where we're at. Now, of course.
Yeah, I don't want to do that just because what I'm doing on my computer.
Yeah,
is
same here right
crazy.
now. Is I've got stream running.
Yeah.
We've got video chat running.
Whereas I'm at like 91% usage, but it's like a flat level at like 29 gigs of 32.
Yeah, see, I'm looking 35, 36% CPU, 13% GPU, 4 gigs of memory. Not too bad at this point. But right now, I'm floating around 98, 99, but that's because all the shit we've got open for the live stream.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, it's like if you actually look at it, my memory usage was at 7 gigs for Shroud, and now it just dropped down to 3. But it's only using like 50% of my CPU. Whereas other things are using a lot of stuff. I wish Chrome would have get reduced as far as the memory management there.
Yeah, good luck in that, because
of course, what I could do is close some tabs. Like that Excel spreadsheet or that Google Sheets.
300 other tabs you got there. But that
Only
brings
64
us to, again, and this is, Grimsley gave us this topic, and we're just going to bring it up on screen real quick.
Wait, the performance. Yeah.
Performance tanks after 20 or 30 minutes.
Yeah, I noticed this happens mostly in towns. If I'm in a town, any town, for more than 20 minutes, I get severe slideshow. Monitoring my GPU is pinned to 80 to 90%, and my CPU is sitting at 20 to 30%. RAM usage remains low, 20 to 20%. Once the GPU hits above 80%, I have to exit the game. Relogging only resolves the issue temporarily.
Indeed.
And notice he's using an RTX 2080.
Yeah, I was going to say, I would look at what he's using. You know, he's got 9th generation i7. He's got a huge ass SSD, a 0.5 terabyte, not bad, and 16 gigs of RAM. He's got the speed. He's got the graphics. He's got more than anything that needs to be done for this. He shouldn't be seeing any lag on that machine. He should be seeing 0. So I'm guessing there's something else that needs to look at, because many of us, including yourself, myself, Grimsley here, have kick-ass machines that seem to, easily handle other games, easily handle this game, but this game has some issues that cause it to do that. So
LODs, man? LODs?
Dark Blue Monkey is, I gotta agree. Releasing memory and resources is probably what the major issue is, of just, not refreshing resources, not checking to see whether stuff was released or not. I know deco loading from town to town, and various fixes have been put in. We've got the new, whatchamacallit here. If we go to your video settings.
The occlusion, GPU occlusion.
Yes, GPU occlusion. Now, what this is supposed to do is that if you're looking, say, at this stuff in front of me here, it's not drawing anything on the other side of those buildings because I can't see it, which makes sense. But, makes sense except for like when I start running and all of a sudden I'm halfway past everything that I was supposed to see and it's still not loaded yet. So we need a little fix for that as well. But back to the Twitterverse.
Back to the tweets, because all of this becomes even more complicated because 8 hours ago, current theory on performance is some kind of sync with particles that is linking references over time. Still no still not reproducible except by hundreds of players. Several particle fixes to Unity since our last upgrade. So moving to the latest long-term support version and doing a build for QA this morning.
Aren't we on the latest long-term support version?
I thought we were.
Didn't he just upgrade us to that? Unless there's a newer one that we're not available?
Unless there was another patch to it that was just released.
Okay, I give you this possibly a patch for it. Okay. Yeah.
But at the same time, this is easy to identify if you go into East Reach Gap, watch one of those groups that has a party of 12, and then just
join
watch
one
all
of
their
those
performance.
Groups and just stand there and plunk arrows at stuff all day. You'll see it. You ain't got to do much. You ain't got to just sit in the group for a half hour while you're going for 8 million experience. It'll tank. It'll definitely tank. Even better, sit in 3 groups without rebooting. By the time you're finished with your third group, you're going to want to hang yourself. I guarantee it.
Yeah.
But reboot after East Reach Gap run works great. Went out and collected a crap ton more experience last night.
Yep. Run that profiler that he's had us get in groups before to run. Yeah. Yep. The other thing is 4 hours ago, no stream today. When it rains, it pours. Our freezer that contained most of our quarantine food decided to die sometime in the past day, and everything's lukewarm now. Dealing with replacing and restocking today, so taking care of the family. New QA builds are underway, though.
Yay!
Yeah.
Breaking news 19 minutes ago.
Yeah, that was 4 hours ago. 19 minutes ago. Chris has finally identified a big performance issue caused by his change to have a variable font sizes with damage. Each unique font size adds to a font cache that builds up over time until the cache is hundreds of megabytes of textures. Fixing for a build tonight.
Ooh, maybe we have an answer. Maybe. That would make sense watching all those numbers pop up. How about we just get rid of those numbers altogether? Who the hell needs to see those numbers? I don't. I know I don't.
My issue is I only want to see my numbers. I don't want to see anyone else's in the group's numbers.
That's what your checks chat is for. You can turn your numbers on and see your numbers all day long. I don't need to see all the other numbers. I don't even want to see my numbers because it jams up my text chat. So when somebody says, hey, I need help, I don't see it because it passed by on the screen so damn quick. But keep an eye out, folks, for a fix. And Chris, sorry to hear about your freezer, buddy, man. That really sucks. And hope you didn't lose a whole lot of food out there. Really do. We know we pick on you, but and I hate to see something like that, especially at a time like this happen to people. I've lost freezers worth of food, refrigerators worth of food over the years, and it sucks when it happens. I hate to be him, so.
It just means that hopefully this trash gets picked up tomorrow.
What are your trash days? My trash day is tomorrow, so I put mine out tonight.
Mine is actually today, so Wednesdays.
Meanwhile,
but recycling
exclamation, is every other week, I love free shit. Last chance before I close this giveaway out and move on to the next one. And then we're going to be moving on to a topic by CC. CC, bad CC.
Don't know what you're talking about. CC, I love you. You are awesome. CC would never post anything
controversial. I know.
No.
All right.
I love you, CC. This is beautiful. You ready for it?
Not yet. We got to do the giveaway. I see we got some people getting in last minute here, so trying to give everybody a chance before I close that button. Looks like we got everybody in right now.
I need to click on that button as well.
Yes.
Giveaway. Okay.
Closing the giveaway in 3, 2.
So it's
You
already closed
yours. Close.
Yeah, it's okay. I got to give my balls to Thradia.
That's right. Thradia got your balls. John Spags, congratulations. Give me your name in game.
I have to give her the white creamy snow after I go collect it.
You need to go take some pictures after you're done here today. You know that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
John Spags, are you John Spags in game?
What the fuck? Why is my snowball box not producing anything?
Because it's not that time of the year.
Damn it. Where are my snowballs? I know I've got snowballs around here somewhere. Snow?
There you go. I know you had one of those weird ones.
Yeah, there you go.
And I know somebody didn't get their prize yesterday. Jamie Jen. You're not Jamie Jen in game, so if you watching, give me your name in game so I can send you yesterday's prize. Oh no. How about we put the player in instead of winner? We'll put winner where it belongs here.
Hey. You got to put it in as wiener.
Wiener. Yes.
Wiener.
Occasionally I do, I'm sure.
But Thradia got sent out. So the real question is, I think I want to give out more balls.
More balls?
Yeah.
All right.
So that's open on my side.
And then what are we going to give away? How about a blanket horse? Blanket horse and some gold.
Nice. Yeah. Nice. I really need to charge my phone. It's at 38% already. Yep. So are we ready for CC?
One moment. There we go. Exclamation, okay. I love free shit. Blanket horse and 10,000 gold. Because you're going to need them horsies soon. But Cece posted this. Is ready for it now.
Stirring up the shit. Love you, Cece.
Stirring that pot, man. Stirring that pot.
Yeah. Inactive player-owned towns expired. If the governor / steward does not log in for 24 months, the town is removed from the game. It's like lots in the game that expired, but the game also needs to send player lots to the property manager. Player-owned towns will still be on the game account, just no longer be placed in game.
No!
I love it. I love it.
No!
I love it. Yeah, you know what? You paid for a scene. It's just been temporarily removed until you reactivate it.
Right. And you realize it takes a developer to go in and do that. So developers got to go in and take it out. Developers got to go reactivate it.
How many POTs do we still see on the map that are completely blank? So it's
just
like that little
added
gray
an extra 140 of them, my friend. I'm sorry.
No. Wait. 140 were not just added. Because you have to remember,
were added
45
to a new
of
map.
45 of them are still not there. And how many of them moved versus were brand new?
They were just added to the new map. As far as I'm concerned, they're brand new. If they were nested, I never saw them to begin with, never visited them to begin with. So as far as I'm concerned, there's 150 brand new towns.
Yeah, only 50 were added. But out of that 50, not all of them were added.
Not yet.
The other issue, Waldo, if you notice CC's comment, was that the player lots get sent to the property manager, so that way they'd be able to place them completely in another.
So I've got
POT.
this really great lot in this really great town next to this really great adventure scene, and then all of a sudden I'm fucked because the owner doesn't log in. No, sorry. People live in the town. There's places set up. I paid for that scene to be in game. It stays in the game. I'm sorry. Now, what I would really like to see is my scenes in the single-player game.
What about the one?
That's what I would like to see. I'd like to see my towns in the single-player game. That's what would really be nice.
What about all the unoccupied POTs that are just occupying space on the
They're
map?
paid for. You know what? Take out the unoccupied NPC towns that are nobody are using and force people into the player-owned towns. But sorry, people paid good money from them. You can't just shut them down. That's like saying, you know what? Instead of your vendor sitting down after 2 weeks, we're just going to take all your shit and send it to storage. So somebody comes by a day later, your vendor's gone, because, we don't care about your stuff. Sorry. Now, yes, I understand that he said that your lot would be sent to the property manager, but we don't have that tech. We don't have the tech to move a town out without a developer. We don't have the tech to move a property into the property manager if it falls. It's not there. So we want to just take all the devs' time.
So Laz, how many lots do you have in completely inactive towns to where you have not seen or heard of from the owner in over 2 years?
One in an NPC town, one in POT.
No, NPC town doesn't count.
Okay, well then one.
Just one. What town is that?
That would be the hell's the name of it? You're gonna laugh too.
I'm waiting.
I'm looking for it. I gotta look through Mount Madeir.
So that's not even a player-owned town. That was
It's a player-owned town owned by Chris. It is a player-owned town. My lot is there.
Chris has logged in recently.
Yeah, but he hasn't logged into his town. I bet you he hasn't even looked at that town since he ran that. I bet he's even forgot he's got that town since he did that.
That's still not 2 years because that contest was last year?
Anyway.
So none of the lots that you have are not in a completely inactive POT currently.
Hard to say. I haven't had 2 years in a town yet that I could say a owner hasn't logged in. Let me see. Let's just look at the list of towns that I am in. Snug Harbor, I log in. Brittmark, Port Phoenix. I don't know. When was the last time you saw the owner of Port Phoenix log in? I haven't seen it.
Isn't that Kazan?
I haven't seen Kazan in forever in the game, so there's one.
Well, am I even friends with Kazan?
Yeah.
That's the real question.
Let's see. Most of the others on this list, that would be the only other one. Cottage Grove, I know Onyx and Jade log in from time to time still, but I'm in Cottage Grove as well. So but Port Phoenix, I haven't seen anybody out there in God knows how long, but there's loads of people who live out there. My vendor sells something occasionally, and I mean occasionally, like once every couple months that I got to go out there. And if you go out to Port Phoenix right now, just about every single vendor last time I was out there was all sitting down because nobody ever goes there. But he paid for it.
I don't even know how to spell Kazan to look him up.
Kazyn. Kazan. Just like it sounds.
Yeah, but or even
Phoenix Fire. You need to come on. All you got to do is look for K on your list. He's on your list.
That is not available. So character's not found on mine.
Really?
So I'm not seeing him at all. Yeah.
Let's see.
Or I'm spelling his name wrong.
I'm going to go look here.
But I have no problems with this, especially if the town's completely inactive. Go ahead and get rid of it until the person comes back and decides that they want to play the game.
Yeah, no, I do not want to waste developer time doing shit that doesn't need to be done. Let's fix the problems that we've already got.
What? You act like we have problems around here. Just a few.
You know what? That's really weird. I don't see him on my list either.
Well, he could have logged in his last character as a different player name, and then it changes the name in your friends list.
Yeah. Because I'm looking.
So no telling.
I have a Kazin, but I have no Kazin. But his name should still be on my friends list. I don't see why it's not.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of Blood Bay, since Econdis is mentioning that, when's the last time anybody was able to place or remove a house in Blood Bay?
When was the last time anybody went to Blood Bay? Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Ridiculous. No PvP. Yeah. But yeah. I
yeah,
like
but Laz
doesn't like it. I like it.
It sounds interestingly enough. If you would do something like that, CC, I should say it would be tied to the owner's lot status, just like our lots are tied to our account. So Jack and I both have over a year before our lots would fall. I would say if you were going to do that, you would tie it, excuse me, to the same mechanic, just so. But first, we would love to see non-payment of rent lots go to property manager put in first, and then we can maybe talk about stuff like this later on down the line. But it would be nice to have that mechanic because people have been asking for that forever.
Non-payment of rent in that eviction shouldn't go to your property manager at all. Because what happens when you're evicted? Like the sheriffs come in and they throw everything outside.
It's like I agree with that, but you know and I know that if for some reason we couldn't get here and we had to redecorate one of our lots, we'd be some pissed off puppies. Actually, this lot ain't too hard, except for the cheesy writing. The cheesy writing
is the reason that I cannot transfer this lot from Jackson to Jackson Assistant.
Yes.
Otherwise, I would do that.
Now, what would also be nice, speaking of that, is to allow, transfer of houses, setups, and stuff like that, so that I could sell a prefab lot setup to Jack, or vice versa. Jack could sell me so that he could pack this lot up and sell it to his other character and put it back down. That would be really sweet, so that you could do stuff like that. I know we have the tech to pack it up into the Magic Mover and transfer towns, so why not transfer accounts? Food for thought, folks. Food for thought.
Yeah.
Yes, I know there's so many ghost towns, but I'll give you the one guy. Who was it? I forget his name. Kebner. Grumpy bought a POT. He placed one lot in it. That's all he wanted. And he sits in a lot in the middle of frickin' nowhere in the middle of a POT because that's how he's role-playing it. So you don't know whether that's what the town is being played as, okay?
That would be an active town. And not only that...
but how can you tell that's an active town?
Because he's logging into the game.
Again,
and
all CC said was so many empty towns. So when you go to that town, you see one lot placed. You think it's an empty town because there's nobody living there, but the owner only wants to live there by themselves. Who makes that determination?
I hate to tell you this, but Fizzle and a bunch of other people live in Krabnavir, which is
again. I don't know if he was actually.
So he talked about that way before release. In release, Krabnavir is a populated town that does have a lot of things going on in it.
I'm just giving you an example. How many people have towns that they only want their friends and their guild to live in? I know there's several of them.
That's perfectly fine. That is an active town. What Cece's talking about
see, what
is
you're saying
completely
is
inactive
if
towns.
I set up an active town and I go to jail for 3 years and all those people living in that town, just because I don't log in, they get kicked out of that active town. No, see, you're missing the point.
If you had a steward that was active, it's still an active
You're
town.
missing the point. If there's people living in it and they are active, it's an active town, regardless of the owner's status. Do you comprehend that?
/steward. Read Cece's post again.
I don't care. If nobody who owns, stewards, manages, logs in, if I want to be an absentee slumlord like I am, okay,
what you're really saying is that these people bought their scenes. Leave them because they bought them and they placed it. That's all you care about. You don't care about the inactivity or nothing else.
I don't care whether it shows up on the map. I don't care whether it's nested. I don't care where you're connected to. If I own it, I placed it.
As Mom says, could you use a more unlikely example, Laz? Please.
A more unlikely example of what?
Because all of your examples were extremely bad.
I paid for it to be put in the game. I picked my spot. End of story. How about that? There doesn't need to be any more example. If I leave my towns empty, that's my decision. Sorry. If nobody wants to live in my towns like they don't now, sorry.
I'm sorry to say, but if you quit playing the game, what does it matter?
You don't know somebody quit. That's what I just said. What if I went to jail for 3 years? I didn't quit playing the game. I just had a scenario that,
if Laz
stops me from doing so.
You still own the town. It just has to be replaced on the map. That's it.
Well, no, sorry.
Not a huge issue. Laz is blowing it out of proportion.
Yeah. Again, it's not a huge issue because it's not going to happen. So, again, it's very simple. How about I fall into a coma because of coronavirus and I forget who I am for 3 years, okay?
Well, by the time you return to it, you're really not going to care about...
What's that, Mom?
But if only we could be that lucky that you two would forget who you were for 3 years.
The world would be lucky.
Yeah, Skeggy's got it right. If I don't log in for 3 months, I'm dead. Forget about it in jail. You're right. If I don't log in for 3 hours, there's something wrong.
Yep.
Yes, but while I do feel your pain, CC, that's not for you, nor I, nor anybody else to decide once it's paid for. I've still got a hard time swallowing $500 for these new towns, okay? I got a hard time swallowing that because, everybody should have paid their additional $400, and that $20,000 worth of income was developer income that we could have gotten more shit done with. That's what pisses me off, not empty towns. So, No. As I paid that, and I gave it to you at interest. And actually, I think you owe me some reimbursement on that interest.
Yep.
Yeah, see, Waldo, 2.5 months in the hospital. But see, 2.5 months doesn't get you out of... now some people would lose their stuff after 2.5 months because they just don't have the time that they need. But meanwhile, I can't agree with you on that topic. And again, while it's interesting enough, I just don't think that we'll ever see anybody take their time away to even address that. But that's just me. Meanwhile, happening in and around game, not much on a Wednesday, but the NBNN Shroud Avatar Community Calendar brought to you by good friends at Rebatest and hosted on nbnn.info.
Yep. Just click on that calendar button. And look at all these beautiful Google calendars. that are related to Shroud that guy knows about. If you have a Google public calendar related to Shroud and you want it hooked up so we can talk about your events, you need to email news@nbnn.info or message Laz. Yep. But yeah, all times on the community calendar are Central Time in the real world, but we prefer to refer to it as Nude Britannia time.
Nude.
Monday through Friday, 12s and 6s around the clock. You should tune in your ether amplifiers to Weighty Radio Free Britannia to listen to two idiots that can't agree on most things and interpret the news so you don't have to. Actually, we agree on a lot. There's other things we don't agree on. 7 p.m. on Weighty Radio Free Britannia is the 70s at 7, and that is followed at 10 p.m. by the Weccoed Womb. Walk and Roll History from 1946 to 1940. 1946 to 74. Yep.
Absolutely. Oh, yeah, that would go over like a lead balloon. He also thinks that POT owners on the overland should pay a yearly fee to keep that. Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I paid a very steep fee to get this game out the door and in a box to get that where it is. Thank you. Blood, sweat, and tears.
Beer. Money.
Beer. Lots of beer. Rum. Lots of rum. But yes, don't forget you're tuned in to lunch with us right here on NBNN.info, twitch.tv/Cynesis, twitch.tv/NBNN News. Catching us in replays, YouTube and Twitch. Click the buttons, you know the ones, the like, the follow, the subscribes, the alerts, the notifies. Click all those buttons because all of those help us stay on the air, bringing you the latest news and information and entertainment from two married dudes arguing on stream for an hour a day.
Who's married? You didn't marry me.
Mom,
You
are we married?
You sure as hell act like it.
But meanwhile, don't forget, plenty of ways to support the channels. Click on the links below in both of our channels. Go to the website, click on the links there. Cheer in bits, preferred way to send us some love, because we love our bits. Become a patron at patreon.com/NBNN. Don't forget, everybody subscribing at the $5 level or above will get entered every month into the monthly giveaway for those wonderful chip clips or 500 Kodos. We are still waiting somebody to get theirs. Otherwise, next roll around is going to be 1,500, I believe it is. 1,500 Kodos. But we'll let you know about that closer to the end of the month. The Britannia Mining Company wants you to check out Black Rock Cove. WRFB Radio Free Britannia, bringing you the latest news and entertainment 24/7, including us at 12s and 6s Monday through Friday. Don't forget, coming up late tonight, the Sarah and Andar show at 1 a.m. Of course, they'll be on later on Thursday. Don't forget also Fiona Wynn Wildman every Saturday night. ShroudandMusic.com for ABC file sharing. Reba Test, because I love free shit. I want you to have free shit. Go out and check out Reba Test today. Cappius is wares with his Cappius, so he's gone. I was going to ask if he fixed all his sales stuff, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Fixed all his sales stuff, so if you missed out on those oopsies, well, you missed out, folks. Hate when that happens. But, of course, he's just one of many shops available on ShroudMarketplace.com, where you too can go get your virtual vendables for Shroud of the Avatar. And Jack's going to tell you all about it.
ShroudMarketplace.com is the place to go buy or sell anything Shroud of the Avatar related. Anything and everything from over 180 different players registered.
180? Ooh.
Yeah.
Each
of those vendors are responsible for setting their own prices and maintaining their own inventory.
We'll be happy to report when there's over 200 vendors, but 180.
I'm aware of that. It's like, but anything and everything Shroud related can be bought or sold, from accounts to game gold, crowns of the obsidian, all the way to services. As long as it's not a bannable offense, it can be bought or sold at Shroud Marketplace. You do need to register an account to buy. You do need to click on vendor registration if you want to sell anything and everything. Ooh. You need to go to the services. Leveling services, deco services, cheese sign writing services,
The
mom's ore
cheesiest.
refining service. Yeah. Mom's ore
Patron
refining service.
saint of lazy avatars.
Yeah.
That's right. You don't want to do the work and you want to give up all that wonderful experience to mom. She'll take it off your hands and do all the heavy work for you.
Yep. Anything and everything. I mean, including wedding services by that
That's
guy.
right.
ShroudMarketplace.com.
That's right. ShroudMarketplace.com. Go check out Jack's shop. Go check out my shop. Caffeus' shop, and over 180 shops in total at ShroudMarketplace.com. Weddings and more by me, because not just weddings, it's a whole lot more. You all know the spiel. If you need bulk goods, go check out my shop or all the other shops, because I'm not the only one selling bulk goods, but I've got really bulk goods, not thousands. I got 10,000. So if you really need bulk, come see me. Meanwhile, we got to go ahead and pack it up for today and go ahead and get ready to get out of here. We need to find ourselves somebody who we're going to be raiding.
Ooh.
We
are going to be rating me. I'm joking.
We don't have too many choices. Gotta thank Waldo,
Lord
and
Bacon.
Waldo today.
Lord Bacon.
Lord Bacon with the whole big 0 viewers out there.
Lord Bacon. Yeah.
Lord Bacon. Let me get over to the right screen. See if I can get this right on this thing here. We're gonna close out the giveaway. Pick ourselves a winner. And Chris Pallid, congratulations. You have won yourself a bay horse and 10,000 gold. We're going to go ahead and let's see.
What's your in-game name? Azazel. What's your in-game name?
Azazel Reborn.
It's just Azazel Reborn. He won the balls.
Yes, I think it's no, it's not Azazel Reborn, as a matter of fact. Chris, you are Chris Pallid in game as well.
Is it just Azazel?
No, I'll give it to you in just a second here.
Okay.
Unless they're going to send it to you.
Yeah.
But I have it. It's something different.
Yep.
But meanwhile, we're going to click on Start That Raid. We'll be back with more tomorrow, right here on NBNN. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Bye-bye.